Gurave Gaurachandraya Radhikavishtadalaye Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Stadbhaktaya Namo Namah Baddhe Bitanute Bhakting Mukamavartaye Sruting Yat Kripa Tvamahang Bande Sri Prana Gopalakang Prabhum Nityananda Vanshadipam Yadugopalanandanam Gaura Prema Pracharakam Bande Madana Gopalam Jainitai Radhe. So Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu, he continued his question. Sravana Muddhe Jiver Kon Sreshto Sravan Radha Krishna Premakili Korno Rasayan Upasher Muddhe Kon Upasya Pradhan Sreshto Upasya Jugal Radha Krishna Nam. Before, he asked about Smaran, Dhyan and where to live. Now, he asked about what we should accept by our ear, which is the most sweetest things for listening, to whom we should worship, who is the greatest Aradhya Tattva, that means the greatest worshipable for jivas. So Ramananda Roy, he started to answer. You know, Radha Krishna Premakali Korno Rasayan, the very beautiful pastimes of Sri Radha Krishna, Krishna katha, Krishna gan, when we'll engage our ear, that is most sweetest, and also you can say the success of our ear. Parikshit Maharaj in Srimad Bhagavat, very beautiful story. She was describing the success of our senses. What is the success of our senses? When we can say, yes, my this sense, my this organ is successful. So, Shukadev Goswami Charan, he asked, can you please describe me about that little bit? Then he started to describe. Shabak jayatasya gunan granite karo cha tat karma karo manascha smared basantang sthirajangameshu srenoti tat punna katha sakarno shirostu tasyor bhayalingamanamet tadev jatpasyati tadvi chakshu Angyani Vishnu Rathatat Jananang Padodakang Yani Bhajanti Nityam. Shavak. We can say our tongue is successful when the tongue is engaged to describe the glories of Ishta, Krishna. When our tongue will engage to sing Krishna Nam, when our tongue will engage to describe the very sweet pastimes of Sri Krishna, then we can say our tongue is successful. Karo cha tat karma karo, when my arms, my hands will be engaged not only to serve Krishna, also to serve everyone, all living entities. To think in that way, then in every heart there is Krishna, there is Bhagavan, there is Supreme Godhead. So everyone is for service. Then we can say our hands are successful. Not only for eating or doing something by hands, no. Manascha smaret basantang sthirajangameshu. When our mind will engage only to think about our Ishta, Krishna, Bhagavan, when our mind will remind us, only by looking something, it will remind us, oh, it's connected with Krishna. Then we can say, yes, my mind is successful. That means it's focused. It's not fickle. It's not traveling here and there. It's focused. Srinoti tatpunna katha sakarno. That is the success of our ear. When we can engage our ear with greed to hear something about Krishna. Not only the katha of Krishna, also bhakta katha. So when ear will engage with Krishna katha, Krishna lila katha, then we can say, yes, my ear is successful. So here Mahaprabhu asked about that question. His intention was not only that, which is the most sweetest thing to hear. His intention was about the success of ears. And Ramananda Roy, he said that, yes, the most sweetest thing to hear, that is very sweet pastimes of Sri Radha Govinda. Mahaprabhu asked, why? Why? Why it is the most success for your ear? Why it is the most sweetest things? Because by that, only by that you will get that satisfaction, peace and real bliss in your heart. Not by listening some things which is driving our mind here and there. Why our mind is driving here and there? First, we are engaging ourselves by tongue to discuss about some topics. Then, we are engaging ourselves to hear something. To hear something, then our mind will attract. Oh, he said, oh, you know, there you can get very nice food. Really? So I'll run. For what? I don't know about that place. Is really their food is good or bad? Only just I hear. He said that their food is very good. So I ran. My mind, only by hearing, my mind was attracted for that. Isn't it? So my mind is traveling. It's very important. Two organs in our body, very important. It's it's controlling our mind. The first is tongue, second is ear. Second is ear. But at the end, getting result to the mind. Good or bad, the realization where you will feel by your mind, by your heart, is not? Satisfaction, peace, happiness, how you will realize? By your mind, by your heart, is not? You hear, oh, their food is very good. and you run. Your mind was attracted. The fault was not by mind. It was your ear's fault. But you run, and then you found, oh, very bad food. Then who will got the result? Mind, not ear. Is not here. Sometimes result is coming in a various way. A very nice story, just some days ago I heard that one person was describing one story. You know what's happened with me? What's happened? I was going somewhere and I was passing by one very beautiful garden of mango, and I saw very good, very sweet, ripe mango is hanging there in the tree. So I watched, my mind was attracted. But I cannot go there. My eye cannot go there. So who carry me there? My feet. But my feet, he cannot take any mangoes from that. So I engage my hands. I engage my hands took this mango. And I couldn't wait to taste that mango. Just run a little bit from there and I start to eat that mango. A very good taste. My hand, it cannot eat. So my tongue, I engage my tongue to taste it. But to do that watch, that guard, he saw me, that I was stealing mangoes. So he came and he started to beat me on my back by the stick. My back, he has no fault. He was he has no connection with anything, but he got that punishment. But from where my tears come out? From again my eyes. Who actually did that wrong things, fault, mistakes? So we are getting in that way our result. Isn't that funny?
We have the saying here, hungry eyes.
Yes, hungry eyes.
Hungry eyes.
Actually.
People are hungry, and their eyes are more hungry than we can eat.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we are engaging so many things, but at the end, that result is coming to our heart, to our mind. We are getting that problem. So that's why you have to choose what we should accept by our organs, by our senses. So ears and tongue engage us to different things. That's why Ramananda Roy, he mentioned, if your ears is always engaged with something good, sat, Vishay, which will drive you in a good path, that is beneficial. And if your mind is devoted, then the best thing for everyone, that to hear the very beautiful sweet pastimes of Sri Radha Krishna. And then Mahaprabhu again asked, okay, that's good, very good. Why you should worship Radha Krishna? And he mentioned that Upasya Pradhan, that means the most worshipable things, is not Radha Krishna. He used Radha Krishna Naam. First we have to worship that Naam of him, Krishna. Because in front of us, he's not here, but his name is everywhere. Krishna Naam is everywhere. And it can save us, save our life, save our consciousness, save our karmas even. If our tongue is engaged with Krishna Naam, Radha Naam, then my mind will not go here and there. Isn't it? How long time you will chant Krishna Naam, Maha Mantra? That time your mind also will be still. In one point, you will think, your mind will not drive here and there. So that's why first we have to be respectful, very. We have to dedicate our heart, mind, everything to Maha Mantra. First, then Maha Mantra will take us to the Ishta. It will show us. Very nicely Maharshi Vedavyasi said, why we should go to hell if there is way to save, to block that road of hell. Why we are going to hell? Because of our karma, isn't it? Because of our karma, our activity. That's why we are going to Naraka, hell, isn't it? So if we can engage ourselves with Krishna Naam Maha Mantra, Shulabhang Bhagavan Nama, Jihvacha Vashavartini, Tadhapi Narakang Yanti Kimascharjamatah Param. Maharshi Vedavyas says that it's the most surprising things. It's a fate for all jivas. Very easily one can get Maha Mantra. Very easily one can chant Maha Mantra. And the tongue is in our control. We can use our tongue to say anything, isn't it? Sometimes we are saying something good, something bad. So it's happening by your desire. It's happening by our desire. Sometimes by tongue we are showing our anger. Sometimes by tongue we are offering our love. Isn't it? So tongue is in our control. We can use it. Then also we are going to the hell. Because we know that that name can reduce everything. Maha Mantra can reduce everything. What he just asked about prarabdha, which result is coming from previous life, it will not take us to Naraka. It will not take us to Naraka. By which activity we will go to hell? Present activity. Present activity will take us there, to hell. If I'll perform such kinds of sinful activities, then that credit will come to my account. Isn't it? According to my karma, result will follow my karma. Karmanneva adhikaraste. Whatever you will do, result will come according to your activity. So, present karma, that result, by Mahamantra you can reduce. Sometimes you can remove এক কৃষ্ণ নামে যত পাপ হরে জীবের সাধ্য নাই তত পাপ করে. You cannot perform such kinds of sinful activities. How much Mahamantra will remove, just erase from your life that result. We know that truth, we know that power of Mahamantra. Then also, we are not engaging our tongue for Mahamantra. So, Maharshi Vadavya says, Kimascharyamatah param. It's the most surprising things for all life. That everybody know that, then also they are going to the hell. Sulabhang Bhagavan Nama. Very easily we can do that. We can chant, we can sing. Any way we can do that. So just now she just sing Mahamantra and we also chant with her. So I am not to go there. We are saved. We are not to go to hell. But we must follow what actually we are doing in our life, daily life. We must be very careful about that. Or there is two ways. Either we have to judge every day about our activities. It's very tough. It's very tough. We are not really giving much time for own self. We are not really giving much time for own self. How long time you are thinking about yourself in a day? How long? You are just running. We are just running. Just after we wake up from the bed at the morning time, then our running is started. And at the night, we just jump to the bed. No time to think about oneself. We are thinking for others. I have to do for him, for her. I have to do this, so many duties. So where is that time? That I am thinking about myself? We are not really using any time. So it's very tough to judge oneself. So there is most easiest way. Then engage yourself. You have not to think. During your daily duties, whatever you are doing, engage little bit your tongue to chant his name. Engage sometimes your tongue to chant his name, Mahamantra. Then you have not to think about Naraka. In Srimad Bhagavat, Shukadev Goswami Charan, he was describing Srimad Bhagavat in 10 parts. Atra sarga visargascha sthana poshana musaya mannantare shanu katha nirodha muktirasraya. Sarga visarga sthan poshan uti mannantari shakatha nirodha mukti asraya. In this 10 part, Shukadev Goswami Charan, he describes Srimad Bhagavat to Parikshit. So, Sarga Visarga Sthan, when he was describing about the places, Sthanam, he described about all planetary systems, all 14 lokas, Dhruva lokas, Brahma lokas, and everything he described. And then he starts to describe another things. You know, Parikshit, by good activities, by your good deeds, you can attain such lokas, what I just described. But there is also one special place. It's known Naraka, as Naraka. By your bad deeds, you will go there. There is 28 types of Naraka. For different activities, bad deeds, you have to attain one place amongst these 28. And he starts to describe about Naraka. And it was terrible. Terrible it was that Parikshit Maharaj, he just closed his ears. Please stop. Please stop. Adhuneha mahabhaga jathaiva narakan naro. Nanogra jatana niya tanme vyakhya tumarhashi. I don't want, not me only. We don't want really hear such kinds of terrible things. What we should do to know about Naraka? Please describe us by which we can block that way. We have not to go there to the hell. Then Sukadev, he asked many questions and judge the heart. If his heart is ready to attain Krishna katha. When he was sure, then he started to say, yes, Parikshit, there is only one way. Shakrin manah Krishna padaro bindayor niveshitang tad gunarag jairiha no te yamang pasha vritascha tadbhatan shapne pipashyantihi shchirna nishkrita. Shakrin. Once alive, if somebody just engage his mind with the lotus feet of Sri Krishna, if once alive somebody's heart was attracted by the qualities, katha and nama of Sri Krishna, Note yamang pasha vritascha tadvatan. Then the messenger of Yamaraj, they will not come to take him to the hell. She will be saved. She will not see again to the messenger in his dream also. They will not come to his dream. So, she will remove all those obstacles. She has not to go to the hell. So, there is only one by which one can attain that pure, real bliss, eternal bliss, satisfaction, peace in our life, to worship them. But first we have to love their name. Why? Rather, he mentioned Ramananda Roy, he mentioned about Radha Krishna name. Why not only Krishna name? Both are very sweet. Very nice sloka Das Goswami Pad. It is said, Radheti namo navashindura gita mugdham Krishneti namo madhuradbhuta gara dugdham Sarvakhanam shurabhiraga himena ramyam Pitva Kritva tadeva pibami rasane khudarte. Where it is? Okay, just leave it. Radhe tinamo navashindura gita mugdham. Radha Nam is like nectar. Navasundara, it's always new. Nitya nava navayama. Ever green, ever fresh. Always new. Whenever you will sing, you will get new taste. Krishne tinamo madhuradbhuta garadugdam. Krishna Nam, it's like very thick. It's like kheer, like condensed milk. Krishna Nam is such kinds of sweet. Shuravirago himena ramyam. You just mix both that nectar and that condensed milk and just make it cool to put some ice. What is that ice? Shuraviraga himena ramyam. Shuraviraga, your love, pure love for them. You have to mix that love. It will work like ice. Kritva tadeva, then just drink always. Because that drink will be the most sweetest drink of your life. And what Prema Bhakti Chandrika said, Krishna Nam, Radha Nam, Upasana Rasadham. If you want to worship Krishna and Srimati Radharani, first you have to take shelter to their name. If you will chant Krishna, if you will chant Radha, then you will attend Krishna. If you chant Krishna, you will attend Radha. So both names are connected with each other. So that's why if we really want to bring that real bliss, eternal bliss, peace, satisfaction in our life, then we have to worship their name. Then we have to worship their name. Namacharya Haridas Thakur, all his life, why he known as Namacharya? Why he known as Namacharya Haridas? He worshipped Mahamantra. Because Nam Sadhya and Sadhan. You can worship Mahamantra and you can worship Krishna by Mahamantra. Both. In Kalna you can see Bhagwan Das Baba. He worshipped Harinam, Mahamantra. It was manifested on a stone, self-manifested. You can still now you can take darshan of that stone. You can take darshan of that brick, self-manifested Mahamantra by Gaur Kishore Das Baba in his Samadhi place. Still it is there. Huh?
In Kalna.
No, Gaur Kishore Das Baba. Gaur Kishore Das Baba in Navadvip and Bhagwan Das Baba in Kalna. They worship Mahamantra. So, first we have to worship. First we have to get darshan of Mahamantra. At the beginning, Krishna is not in front of us, but Nama is there. Nama, Krishna Nama is non-different form of Krishna. So, if you will get darshan of Krishna Nam, that means you are getting darshan of Krishna. That's why that meditation we have to do. We have to close our eyes, start chanting Mahamantra, and we have to see Mahamantra is in front of us. That will be the great meditation for us. So Mahaprabhu was very satisfied by the answer of Ramananda Roy. Then he asked, Mukti bhakti vancha jai kaha dohar goti, sthavar dehe devo dehe jai chabastiti. Now, the ultimate destination. He asked about the ultimate destination. If somebody want only just moksha, what is his ultimate destination? What he will attain? Or if somebody want bhakti, then what they will attain? What is their destination? Then Ramananda Roy, he just gave an example, sthavar dehe devo dehe jo ichha upasthiti. You know, we are following jnanas, karmas, who are just want to attain moksha. What they will attain? It's the difference if a normal body and a body of a demigod. Who is following bhakti, he will attain that form of demigod, and who is following that moksha, it's just example. The difference between their ultimate destination. How much distance between them? Because the normal people, they will be here, and the demigods, they will be in the heaven, isn't it? So if you follow, if you desire, if you are running behind that moksha, maybe sometimes, because there is 5 types of moksha, you know. Mukti Panchavidha, Shalokya, Samipya, Sarupya, Sarshti and Sajujya. Shalokya, when that Shalokya, that Mukti one will attain, then he will go on the same planet, maybe Vaikuntha. Then Samipya, when one will attain that Mukti, Samipya, after Salokya, then you will go near to Bhagavan. Samipya means going near. Then Sarupya, by this figure, by this body, one cannot just serve Bhagavan, is not? Because it's contaminated. So that's why to be there, to stay there, to serve Bhagavan, they will get a new form, Sarupya. The same form like Bhagavan, they will get. Then Sarshti, the same wealth he will attain, like Bhagavan, because he has to serve Bhagavan. So sometimes the Aishwarya devotees, they are accepting that 4. But the 5th, they never accept, because it's Sajujya, merge there. We'll have to taste sweet. We don't want to be sweet, is not? You want to be Rasgulla, or you want to taste Rasgulla?
Yeah. Want to eat, not to be
The
eaten.
pleasure is there to taste Rasgulla, is not?
Yeah, I want to eat, not to be eaten.
Yeah. That's the point. All of us, we want to eat, not to be eaten. Because then we can get the taste. the food, they cannot explain that taste. But we can explain. Isn't it? So we are enjoying the food. Food has no pleasure, no enjoyment. Bhagavan, he didn't know. He has no realization about his taste. How much sweet he is. So if the sadhaka is merged there, Brahma Sajujya, maybe for some times they'll get some little bit ananda. When Bhagavan will get ananda, Bhagavan will get pleasure, that time sometimes. But there is no varieties, no variation. We can taste different taste. Sometimes we are tasting sweet, sometimes hot, sometimes sour, sometimes bitter, isn't it? So we can change our taste. We can taste different types. But who merges there? Who becomes food? They cannot taste anything more. They have only one taste. Only their taste. But if you are eater, then you can get so many tastes, different tastes. So that's why Ramananda Rai, he says, you know, Prabhu, if one is just merged, so he'll get only one taste. He has no choice to change his taste, to taste different things. He has no choice. But when one will follow the bhakti path, that means he is the eater. He is the eater. He can taste different things, different rasa. He can enjoy. He will get that real bliss, eternal bliss in his life. And then he gave another example. It's very sweet example that অরসজ্ঞ কাক চুষে জ্ঞাননিম্ব ফলে রসজ্ঞ কোকিল খায় প্রেমাম্র মুকুলে. The crows, they have no good choice of taste. The crows, is not? Ever you have seen that crows, they are eating mangoes or sweet or no? Always they are going to the dustbin. And if they'll go for any fruit, the most favorite fruit for crows, you know which? Neem fruit.
This in India.
That's bitter.
Yes, bitter. So they have no good choice. So who are following that path, jnana and karma, they are like crow. But the cuckoo, they have choice of good taste. They love to eat the flower of mangoes.
Flower.
Yeah, flower of mangoes. They love to eat.
Still sweet.
The cuckoo. And that's why their voice is very sweet. Their voice also very sweet. Because they have good taste, good choice of taste. So who are following the path of moksha, jnana, karma, they are like crows. And who are following the path of love, who know the sweet taste of bhakti, so they are like cuckoo. They can taste that very, very sweet mangoes. They love mango flowers. So in that way, Mahaprabhu, he was very satisfied অভাগ্যা জ্ঞানী আস্বাদয়ে শুষ্ক জ্ঞান কৃষ্ণ প্রেমামৃতবান করে ভাগ্যবান. Then he says, Ramananda Rai says, you know, Prabhu, who is very misfortune, they are following the path of jnanas. They are running behind all those dry knowledge. And in that way they are wasting their life, they are wasting their time. But who is very good eater, who has very good taste, they love to taste Krishna Premamrita. Because for their heart always searching where they will get that sweet taste of Krishna Prema. And only those persons will follow the path of bhakti, only they can taste that Krishna Premamrita, not by jnana. I have seen so many devotees, I am not mentioning any name, I know they are reading so many granthas, really. They are reading so many granthas and they become very dry. They become very dry and they are wasting really time. When they are asking such question, oh Baba, please tell us from where Jiva came, where we'll go. Oh, from where Jiva came? Wow. Why we should waste our time to know that? From where came? I am here, it's truth. I am here. From where I fall down here, it's not so important. Some things we can choose. Something is fixed. We cannot choose our parents. Can we? We cannot choose our parents, but we can choose our partner. It's not true. By whom I'll come here in this world, we cannot choose that. But with whom I'll travel this world, I can choose that person. Something is in our hand. If I born unhappy, it was not my fault. But if I die unhappy, it was my fault. It is my fault. I can make my life happy. It's in my hand. It's not? So we can build that. Something is in our hand. Some things we cannot. So we can make our life very beautiful, very sweet, very peaceful, if we desire and if we active ourselves for that. Thinking and imagination is not enough. For that we have to try, isn't it? If you just make some plan in your mind, it's not enough. You have to do something to make that truth. Then it will happen. So it was the discussion between Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Ramananda Roy. 10 days that discussion was continued. And then Mahaprabhu, he was satisfied. Then he asked for goodbye. He said, Ramananda, now tomorrow I have to go. Now I am going everywhere for pilgrims, Tirtha Brahman, But very soon, I'll go to Nilachal. Just leave all your activities here, just finish all your activities here and come there. Ramananda Roy, he asked Prabhu, when I meet first time before 10 days, on the first day, I saw that one sannyasi in front of me. But now I am seeing that not sannyasi, a very fair complexion form of you, but one black boy is inside there and he is playing flute very nicely. Please show me your real form. Please show me your real form. Then that combined form of Radha Krishna, Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu showed to Ramananda Roy. That place is still there. Where Ramananda Roy, he saw that form of Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, it is still there. So then he said, Ramananda, only you just got this darshan. Don't tell this to anyone. But please come to Nilachal. We'll spend our time with Krishna katha, Krishna prema katha. Then embrace him and say goodbye. So the devotees, this was the very nice discussion between Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu and Ramananda Roy. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu already said to Ramananda Roy, goodbye. We'll meet again very soon. So I have to also say goodbye to all Serbian devotees, but we'll meet very soon. The time will pass very fast, you know.
Yes.
The moments of love is passing. Time very fast already spent. Tomorrow I'm flying to Czech. So I have to say goodbye. Hari Bol, Jai Nitai.